Hey, what's up with all the website security talk going on here? My username and password are kinda strong. Well, they are strong. Should I be worrying about something else? Hey, good day folks, I'm André Givogue, your friendly host here for CareerFH. Website security is always taken for granted or neglected until it's too late. Maybe you're brand new on the web. You work really hard putting your content together, you've built or created your own product, and all is well. You have your website set up and it's ready for business, and like most business owners starting on the internet, it never crosses your mind to even look into website security until it's too late. I know, because I've been there. I wouldn't say I was neglecting website security, as probably like you right now, I was more ignorant about the issue when it came down to it. I thought I had my password secured and that everything was under control until I got hit really hard by the famous, notorious eval base 64 SQL injection. When I realized what was going on, it was way too late. I first noticed something way wrong when I was recording a tutorial on how to get your name on the top of the search ranking in Google in less than 10 minutes. As I was demonstrating the steps, my site got number 1, and when I clicked on the link, it redirected me to a pharmaceutical site, and I was like, what the? That's right, my Google traffic was being hijacked and redirected to a spam site for pills. It looked like I was the one doing that. I mean, it looked like I was the one that set up the website to forward my traffic, but it was totally not the case. It was like I was set up or framed or something. I put countless hours into researching what was going on, and that's when I discovered the piece of code that starts with eval base 64 decode all over my WordPress theme. It doesn't look like much, especially when you're looking at the source code, the under the hood of your website. It blends right in your PHP code, which is a form of computer language. Now that I knew what to look for, I downloaded my entire website on my computer and I did a search on the 10 of thousands PHP pages that a WordPress site has. That specific line of code was there over 1,200 times. I deleted it and re-uploaded my site. It took me weeks to go through the entire process. I got it to work again and it was working absolutely fine. The traffic was coming back to my site and there was no more redirects or hijacking. At that time, I still had no idea about website security assistance. I'm more of a do-it-yourself kind of guy and figured it all out, so I was pretty happy. I looked at ways to make my blog more secure and that was great. A couple of months later, I got hit really hard again. And this time it was no joke. It was all over the place. What I didn't realize is that there was some backdoor in the code, which means that my site was always vulnerable to any further future attacks. You see, WordPress is the most popular and best website building platform in my opinion, hence why it's being targeted by attackers to exploit your hard work. Just to clarify, this was not only my site that was being affected with this, it was everybody who hadn't made their WordPress backend updates, nor their plugin updates, or anyone with vulnerabilities on their site, or they didn't even have website security at all. So, it's not like the attackers single-handed my site out and attacked me because of a personal vendetta. Instead, it was an automatic script that was on the hunt to attack everybody who fell under their specific parameters. Long story short, my website security was still non-existent. All my hard work on content to have my website traffic being hijacked and redirected, giving me bad reputation, it was just too awful. To make matters worse, I was just about to be interviewed on live TV a week later for a film that I had the opportunity of doing stunts in, but I couldn't give my stunt website address because it was redirecting to those spam sites. So I did what every website owner never wants to do. I went on and manually copied and pasted all my articles into a word processor and deleted my whole website, including all my other websites that were hosted on the same server. It really was a long week. I've stayed up all day and all night to get my stunt website back up and running so it was ready when I give the link out when I was on the air. From my hosting company's standpoint, everything looked good on their end. There was nothing wrong with their servers. It was all about the coding on the website, which essentially falls under my responsibility. So here's a side note. Even though your site is password protected, there's still vulnerabilities. Every time you install a new theme or plugin into your WordPress site, you have the risk of jeopardizing your website security with malicious threats. As all this was happening to me, throughout my research, I found a few companies that deal directly with website security. Man, was it a relief to talk to somebody that knew exactly what I was talking about. After all, none of my friends knew what I was talking about. I really felt vulnerable, victimized, and humiliated for the past 4 months. I was all alone in that little trap. I wouldn't call myself a newbie when it comes to online stuff, but this was way beyond everything I've ever dealt with. The only concern I had when it came down to hire the website security company to fix everything is that I was somewhat reluctant and that it was a couple $100s per year. And I've never had a first-hand experience with these companies before. It was all new to me, so I never had any reviews. Nobody told me about them. It was just like, you know what, you just gotta jump in and basically spend money to see if you get any results. I was kind of reluctant about that. So while I was going through all of that, the same thing happened to my friend's website. He owns a business in website building and also never encountered anything like that. As soon as he got hit, he asked me what he should do. After all, I had just spent 4 months on this, and this is when I recommended these 3 companies that I found. The first one was security.net, second one was trustguard.com, and the third one finally was sitelock.com. Because he's a business owner, he didn't have time to waste. He immediately contacted the companies and went with security. He sent an email for a quote, accepted it, and within 24 hours, everything was fixed. I mean, like, wow! What took me 4 months and super stressful to figure out, and I went through pain, aches, and it was hardcore. It was a nightmare. He got it fixed and taken care of within 24 hours without deleting his entire website. Until this day, his site is still monitored by that company and never had any other issues. The moral of the story is that website security is like a condom. It protects you from the threats that you don't see if you were not protected. It allows you to focus on your business while being safe, and for a few $100, it truly offers peace of mind, and you know that your visitors will never end up on a pharmaceutical spam site when they click on your link in the search engines. What about you? How do you view website security after learning about all this? Share your thoughts and comments down below, and thanks for watching this episode of CareerFH. Start your career from home today. If you want more tips and tricks on starting your own career from home, then come visit our blog at www.careerfh.com. There you'll find more in-depth videos and information to get you started and off the ground. If you got value out of this video, show us your appreciation by clicking on the like button, share it with your friends and family, and to get more videos like these, make sure you subscribe. Like always, have an awesome day. Cheers, everybody, and hopefully you never have to deal with website security like I had to. Anyways, have a good day. Cheers.